I was having problems with my data.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to buy a shark.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why?
No, tell me.
Because they have megabytes.
How do you greet a pimple? You should know.
Tell me how.
What's popping?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can we begin? Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Onion Society. Don't forget, society begins with a C for community. And today, God, this guest, this is the intro. He has 1 million followers on Instagram, almost 8 million followers on TikTok, 160,000 plus followers on YouTube. Nobody better than the wisdom man himself. Take it away, Rodney.
What more can I say? Yo, what's up, you guys? How's everything? What's popping?
So, for those of us that is Rodney.
Yeah.
Rodney. This is what intrigues me about Rodney. Aside his videos, I don't see him doing any talking anywhere. So now I reached out to him and said, Rodney, please, I have this podcast. I just great, believe in my dreams. Please come. Because I was begging. If the screenshot comes out, you guys, I was persistent. And he was like, you know what? I will do it. And I am so glad. I know how important your time is. I just want to say thank you so much for coming here.
Yeah, I'm honored to be here, honestly. I decided I'll start doing things out of spontaneity. So, yeah.
Thank God you looked at us with the eye of mercy and came here first. Before this interaction that you're seeing now, we had the dad joke off. And you guys, you know the winner. You think he's the one. You know it's me. I run this thing.
I let her win.
I run this thing. I can stay here for days on dad jokes. No, it comes to me naturally. Just like the way those funny videos comes to him, it comes to me naturally.
We'll do rematch.
I challenge you.
We'll do rematch.
Everybody can hear. I challenge you. Now, our topic for today is something that has to do with virality. And I said, who can I bring that will understand the market of going viral other than Rodney? He knows it. He has gone viral nationally, globally. He runs this thing. Like, how do you do it? I feel like is it a gift? How do you get those numbers? If I had those numbers on one post, if people there will humble. Never. How do you do it? How do you manage to spin
honestly,
it?
Going viral, as much as there are a lot of things you can do to go viral, you still need a little bit of luck. Everything needs to align at the same time for it to go like mega viral, But when you go viral, it's one thing to go viral. It's another thing to maintain the virality. And one way of maintaining the virality is like understanding the patterns, what made it go viral, what did you do in this video that made it go viral, those kind of things. And I think over the years, I was able to learn, what I could do to keep that relevance online, because I can't be doing the same thing over and over again. People get tired. And we're in a world where like the concentration, what they call it, attention span of people is shrinking more and more. So you need to do things to keep them hooked. Scroll stopping posts.
By the way, are you taking classes? Because
jot things down.
I need some classes. I need to know, because going viral is more than just what you post. There's sometimes you see some posts, you're like, why is this post not viral? Yeah. There's algorithm, there's data, and he goes viral on all the apps. I feel like if he comes, I don't think you have a Twitter account. Do you have a Twitter account?
I have a Twitter account, but I also have a soft hat. So
yeah. Nobody, that account is for tusslers. Twitter is for people that like to tussle. Yeah. But you are doing it well, you are doing it right. Whatever you are doing is going fantastic. And I cannot wait to be your first student. I need one of these classes. And the topic for today is the 3 Cs of virality.
Yeah.
The cause, what makes people go viral, what contributes to virality, like you have spoken a bit on.
Yeah.
The cost, what is the cost of going viral? The opportunities, things like that. Then lastly, we have the cost, the post-viral effect that a lot of people don't talk about. How do creators navigate the aftermath of going viral? If you do it well, good for you. If you don't do it well, you just become an irritating cloud chaser. And you don't want to be an irritating cloud chaser. So today, with Rodney here, let us break this down. This is the first official class you will get from him for free. By the way,
Right.
before he starts doing TEDx, you will not
Right.
see anything for free again. So let's listen, let's learn, and let's get into it. Let's start with the cause.
Yeah.
What causes people to go viral? What are the factors, intentional or otherwise, that contribute to virality?
Yeah, the things that what I've noticed that makes a person go viral is the person standing out. You know, if you are doing something that's it's you just being you, it has a high chance of going viral. And also, is the thing that you least expect that goes viral. You know, that's drafts, that post in your draft that you never thought was post worthy. You just post it one day and people just mess with it and it goes viral, and you'll be asking yourself, the one that I spent how much time doing, the one I spent a lot of crack my brain, it did not move as much as you expected compared to this one. And then when you now look at it, you just see that what made it different, there were things that made it different. Number one, you were not trying too hard. Number two, you were just being yourself, you know. And like I said in the beginning, things just had to align. There were things that aligned that made it to just blow up. Maybe it was something that people resonated with at the moment, maybe the current system of things that made the video go viral and stuff like that. So there are a lot of factors, and I don't think anybody can just go viral like that. I think virality is just like the universe just choosing you, like, this is your video, I like it, let's let everybody see it, you know, through the algorithm, by the way.
So you believe that luck contributes greatly to going viral?
Yeah. Luck contributes to going viral, you know. But how do I put it? Luck is just the half part of it, you know. The creativity, the originality, consistency too, that also adds to it going viral. You know, there are some people that they will just post one post like this on their page and it goes viral.
That's very common on YouTube. There's this YouTube post of somebody that has been recording like a fireplace for like how many hours, and it's how many million views, and I'm like, what is going on?
It could be that's where luck comes in. You know, it could just be something that maybe the guy was just recording it and he just decided to post it, and people are now seeing it as ASMR or something.
Right.
A thing blows up.
Right.
You know, that's where like everything comes to align. So let's say he videoed it and he just posted it, and somebody that is looking for a fireplace video or something that gives him that feeling of being in the woods, and he just come across that video, and before you know it, like maybe like 100 people at the same time were looking for that kind of video, and the thing blows up, you know. And that's where, like, you know, things align. You have to be like, he was lucky that his video blew up, because if he did not post it, he won't have known that it blew up.
Right.
You know.
Right. So for the cause, we've understood that algorithm has something to do with luck, has something to do with standing out, has something to do with it, and consistency has something to do with going viral. That brings me to my question for you personally. What would you say is your most? You have a lot of videos, over millions of views and impressions.
Yeah.
What viral video stands out to you till this day? Of yours, by the way.
There's one video that I did 2022, beginning of 2022. I did not expect it to blow up. You know, it's one of my most viral videos. That's on TikTok. He had like 36 million views or so.
Can you
It
remember the
was,
details?
I think it was the controversy that made it blow up.
Okay.
So I was doing it was a scenario where, like, if there was a sign language a signer for Eminem's song. So Eminem is rapping very, very fast, and so the signer is now doing, I don't know if you watch anime.
I do watch anime.
So the signer now goes into Kakashi mode, is now doing very fast and stuff. And then the blind man is, the deaf
guy.
The deaf guy is also tracking the whole thing, and he's dancing to it in sign language. So, like, Nigerians, the Nigerian audience, they loved it. It was like just a normal
Humorous video
that did well. But the thing now entered US.
Yeah.
Oh boy. They were dragging me, and they were saying I'm ableist. They were saying that, wow, I saw one video like that. One white lady was crying. It's like, Rodney, please take down your video. 2 of my sons are deaf. Bro, I was now feeling bad, like, but I didn't mean it that way. It was just content. It was just, at best, it was dark humor, And the way the thing, one part of me was saying, let me take it down. Another part of me was saying, let me leave it up, because there were people they were just fighting in the comments. It was war. Some were defending me, some were bashing me, and I was like, man, I'll just leave it like that. And you just kept moving. It was as if it was hitting like 1 million views a day. It was blowing up, and before you know it, it became my most viral video on internet at that time. What makes that one very memorable was that was the first time I was seeing people making video like
stitching.
Yeah, like stitching it and telling me to take it down, that is affecting their mental health. Please, I'm not a villain. I'm just trying to create content, honestly.
Right.
And that was a video that I never even wanted to post at first. Not even because I was thinking I was going to, not because of the controversy. It was just like this. When I thought of it, it was funny in my head. When I now shot it, I was like, man, I'll just leave it in my draft. But that day, I don't know what, I just let me just post it. Let it be that I have posted today. That's where the whole consistency is. As if I was like marking attendance.
Right.
That I've posted a video today. And that was like one of my most viral videos, like for the next how many, like that whole year. That was my most viral video. It was hitting places, man. It was crazy.
Right, that is great. That is wonderful. That just I before you said the video, I already knew what you were talking about. Like, it has to be this video, because that video, I was like, oh no. And there's something that sometimes when you post a video and your communities, they know what you do, the immediately it goes out of your community, you start like, oh my god, should I not have? I know how that feels, because I've been on Twitter. When it leaves your circle, you will just be praying that people receive it well. But yeah, kudos to you. And this brings us to the cost. What is the cost of going viral? The opportunities, the pressure, expectation, and sacrifices that comes with visibility.
The thing about going viral, like, the first instance, it's not something you didn't feel it. Like, it's not something that it doesn't feel like you worked for it, but the pressure now comes when you have to recreate that virality. That is where the pressure, oh my god, I just did this and it hits 30 million views. I want to keep my engagement to be like this. Let all my posts be consistently millions. And you find yourself cracking your brain. Okay, what did I do in this video? What can I do that would not be as if I'm replicating the video, that will make it different, but at the same time it will hit that same audience that it hits the first time? That kind of thing. You will just be seeing yourself, bro. It can be the more you hit it, because you might do it the second time and it hits, you now do it again, it hits. They are now, it's as if you're climbing a tower. It's as if you're climbing a high ladder. Like going down becomes more scary. Like the height becomes more scary because you don't want to fall off. You're enjoying this thrill, this dopamine from getting this kind of views, and you're now having more pressure to keep replicating that amount of virality while you still have that fear of not going down. So it can be mentally draining, not gonna lie, because let's say today I did a video, it hit 1 million views. I am encouraged to do another video the next day, and the next video it hits 1 million, even 2 million views. And let's say like for 1 week, that's how it has been.
Yeah.
Now you know that this kind of video is not going to last. Doing this kind of video, you can't do it forever. You know, you have to find a way to divert, like to diversify your content. But as you're trying to diversify your content, you know that one might not work immediately, because this is the one that people are attracted to. This is the one that is drawing people to your page. So as you're continuing to do it, you are even having content block, because you don't know what else to do around this content that will still blow up, and you don't want to like disappoint the viewers and stuff. So it can be scary, it can be terrifying. But what I advise, like what I learned, is that I should not be too scared, about it, because I did not know it was going to blow up in the first place, So one thing I do is, okay, what did I do that made this blow up? Was it the sound I used? Was it this other thing I used? When I do it again, I try to do other things while I'm doing it, because I know that this one is not going to, it's not forever. It's going to be having that 1 million views, 2 million views. So while this one is blowing up, I'm already doing side quests.
Right.
So let's say the one that blew up is like my confirmed video. I know that if I do this with this kind of sound, with this kind of the whole context surrounding this kind of content, if I do it, it's going to blow up. So it's like my trusted content. While I'm posting that one, I'm doing another one that's, it's like a trial. If it blows up good, I'll add it to my
Trusted content pillars
category. You understand? And know how you're going to find something that could take over this one.
Yes.
If it blows up. Before you know it, you see yourself having like 5-10 trusted content that if you do it, like the 10, or if you decide to post the 10 different type of content that day, the 10 of them are going to blow up, while you still have your own side quest that you're doing. So that way you will not even feel like you're falling off.
Yeah. So I just want to say something, because I learned something new today. I know of all the content pillars. I know of promotional, educational.
Yeah.
I have never thought from a creative point of view what we call a trusted content pillars. That is videos that whenever you post them, you are sure that they will get that type of engagement. So this is for all creatives. I need you to do your table right. Your trusted content pillar, your trial content pillar, and your trend content pillar. For the pillar is for whenever a new trend comes, that definitely you jump on the sound or something. So that's a very good one. Thank you so much for that. It's just gave me, I don't think I'll be scared to post.
Yeah.
Because I can highly relate to what you said about the pedestal. When you are there and you are posting and it's doing it, then all of a sudden you are afraid of that decline.
Yeah.
And that makes people want to be cloud chasers. That's what, that thin line, you just cross it and now you're doing anything to show for clouds. Rather than chasing cloud aimlessly, focus on this content pillars we've talked about, and you will see the difference. You will not be always jumping on controversy to be popular. You have what's going on for you, and that's something you don't do. You don't do controversial content. You don't do this one will get people talking, let me do it. You don't do, yes. That's one thing I really like about you. So well done. And lastly, let's go to the cause. The post-viral effect. How do creators navigate the aftermath of virality? maintain relevance, protect their mental health, and build something sustainable beyond that viral moment. How did you, let me ask you a personal question, how did you do it? How are you able to navigate the course of?
Yeah, because it's not been hard, it's not been easy, honestly, because there was actually a point, nobody is really experienced in the whole content creation stuff. If you blow up with your content, yeah, you might have some experiences from other content creators and stuff, but yours might be different. I think I blew up around like 2022. I blew up in like an ascending order. In 2020 I blew up in a small community. 2021 the community became bigger. 2022 it became much more bigger. But I think around like 2023 2024 there was I experienced a little bit of like decline in it, and it's not even really like a decline, because in a way I was still trending, but I was trending for the wrong reasons in a way, because imagine trending for falling off.
Yeah.
So people were like dragging me on Twitter. That was one reason I left
I
Twitter.
think I remember that
I was
time.
seeing myself on Twitter. If they'll put my picture like this, if fall off was a person, I'll look at it, I'll go and check my views. My views are still okay. What's going on? And later I realized that these people that are posting, there was even a time where they were even comparing me with other content creators and stuff. And even though I saw it as bad press, I saw it as a controversial post against me, like a negative post against me, it was still making people to come and check my videos. There isn't anything like bad PR, except if it's the kind of PR that can tarnish your image. That one is no go area. But that kind of thing was still making me pop. But around that time I was seeing it like it did something to me, man. In my psyche, I was like, God, so this is really how I've fallen. Like, people don't like me anymore. My content doesn't hit again. Oh no. So this is how it ends. This is the end of Wisdom Man. It's been good, guys.
I can't take you seriously.
Well, seriously, that was how it was. But eventually I just continued. People need to, I don't know, some people have this notion that content creation is something that you do and then you use the money and go and start business, and then you now leave content creation and stuff. Content creation is a business. Content creation is a business. Like, I don't know. Content creation, if you decide to do content creation as a full-time job, you are going to eat like somebody that is, bro, don't worry. I don't want to talk too much, because I don't want to talk too much before people now you be as if I'm bringing more competitors.
But aside that, it's not like you're just helping the ones that are already creators navigate their lives as a creative.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So many people don't believe that, this misconception that content creator, they're just using to cover up, they're doing something else. And now he's telling you that you can make so much money from creating content.
Yeah.
You can. So don't listen to people that say they are doing, don't envy them. Oh boy, envy their consistency. Be consistent like them.
The
That's the
consistency
truth.
will pay. The consistency will pay. Imagine, there was a time I was shooting like 10 videos a day.
I've never done that
I
before.
was shooting 10 videos a day, posting 10 videos a day, like every day. Let's say I will take a break. Even it's now that I don't know, maybe I'm getting old. There's maybe like five videos a day or something. But around that time, it was 10 videos, sometimes 20 videos a day. So let's say on average 10 videos a day. That's for 5 days. That's like 50 videos in a week.
50 videos in a week.
In a month, that's like 200 videos. And let's say now you're posting it in a monetized platform. You're posting it on Facebook, you're posting it on on YouTube. Let's just say just Facebook and it's YouTube that is paying you. Minus the long videos that you'll be doing,
For brands.
for minus the brand.
Let's not
deals.
even get there to the brand.
You know that brand one
let's not even get there.
So, guy, if you take it as a business, that this is something that if you no work, you no go chop. Like you
Now
make
why they
money.
call them work chop?
You get it. It's something that you take it as a business, and you can live, you can eat on content creation. If you want to start another business on the side, it's something that you can also do, but your content will suffer. You can't serve two masters. True. So just pick the one that it works for you. You understand? I just wanted to clear that notion that if you are doing content, quickly pack the money or go and start business, because you don't know when you're not going to blow again. Even business, if you start a business, you don't know when the business is going to pack up. So just do you.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Do you? But what do you say about people that are building on platform but they're not building themselves? Let me take for instance, you are building so much on Instagram, TikTok, but this account they can take it down. What do you think should be what should they do?
So it's how they are doing it, That's why you need originality in your content. For example, now my content, I don't think somebody will say that I don't think there are a lot of people that do exactly the kind of content that I do. And that's what makes me stand out. And because of my originality, if I decide to open a different, let's say they have banned all the accounts, God forbid, and they open a new app. If I open my accounts there, I'm going to have followers there because it's Rodney. You understand? Not to brag. Not to brag.
Rodney.
I mean, you know that you've seen Rodney the Wisdom Man here, you've seen Rodney the Wisdom Man there. You know that if you're following this account, it's still going to give you the quality content that has been given on other platforms before they
packed up.
You understand? So just build yourself. Your brand is what is most important. You should not just be chasing the virality, because that viral video is just to get people to look at your content. You need to do something that is going to make people stay in your page. So that's the difference between followers and fans. Is the content that you make that is niche, that shows you. That's what is going to give you your fans, the people the community that you're going to build around yourself, and make you even marketable for brands. That yes, if I do this, this amount of people are going to, nobody does it like you. That's what is going to help you survive. But if you're just following trends, yes, you're going to get the followers, yes, you're going to get the likes, but if you stop posting, nobody's going to remember you. That's just how the game works. So you need your brand, and yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Rodney. You need your originality, you need your brand. We've done the 3 Cs of content creation. If you've not learned anything this month, as a creative, you've learned this from Rodney. I'm telling you now, buy his stock, invest in his stock. Yeah. Go to all his pages. And you have a Facebook?
Yeah, I have Facebook.
Definitely. Like what? And what's your username on all platforms?
Yeah, my Facebook is Rodney TWM. TWM is the Wisdom Man. My Instagram is Rodney __. You know how to spell the Rodney.
You know, there's only one page. Check on Google. Google will help you.
Google will help you. All my
and this brings me to a question: impersonation. Have you ever been impersonated as a creative?
Yeah, like mad. People are still catfishing me on Snapchat now. Snapchats, there are a lot of Wisdom Man accounts that even have more followers than my this thing, and it's crazy, man. But I've tried. We're still fighting the battle. We're still if you check TikTok, bro,
we are still pushing.
We're still pushing. We just have to keep fighting for. But one thing I don't understand is I don't know why you allow yourself to get scammed by a fake page, and that is when you know that you gotta meet the real page to attack. Go and meet that fake page.
Why don't you do your due diligence before you?
Why can't meet that? Why? Okay, when the fake page was scamming you, why didn't you come to the real page to verify? You know, you need to be smart out there. There are a lot of people that are involved in
pictures.
criminality. You know, it's not good.
What is next for Rodney right now? What's next for you in terms of being a creative or generally?
Yeah.
Married, kids?
It's only up from here, honestly. Content creation doesn't just have to stay on content creation. You know, if you're acting movie, you're also creating content.
Yes, you're also creating content.
If you're making music, you're also creating content.
You're also creating content.
So I'll go and enter all those places too.
I feel like you have a good persona for like a producer.
Right.
Yeah. She gets into it.
I even have 2 songs, Seth.
Aish, good time to ask. When are we gonna listen to it?
No, they're already on Spotify now. 2 songs like this. They have like.
How do we search for it? Just Rodney?
Yeah, just search for Rodney.
I will go and listen to it. I'm not even joking. Thank God that I know now.
Search for Rodney. So yeah.
The last speaker had a question for the last speaker was OVA, so he has a question for the next speaker. So I'm going to be asking you, what do you do on days you feel like you're running mad?
I sleep. Honestly, I sleep a lot. If I feel like I just go and sleep, you know. Or maybe I go to the gym, you know, and either of them. So, you know, why I go to the gym is if I'm running, like the madness is too much that I can't sleep, and I go to the gym, so I'll be weak enough to sleep.
Sleep. He sleeps.
Sleep heals everything, you know. When you wake up, you feel fresh,
and ready to take on the day again.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for all the insightful opinions you shared on this podcast. I'm glad that I learned something. I'm very sure that people like me learned a lot. It's not everybody that's supposed to sell courses, but there's some people that are supposed to sell courses.
Right?
If you break down this data, that's the money we're talking about. Remember me when you get to that place. So thank you so much once again. We've come to the end of Onion Society podcast, but we have a question for you. Yeah. What do you want us to ask the next speaker?
Okay. Tell us something you have not told anybody online before.
So they would person will say Nita Bangba. That's fine. We'll take that too. So for the next speaker, you have to tell us something you've not told anybody before. So start thinking about it. Yeah. Thank you once again for being here. Thank you guys for listening. Please follow Rodney the Wisdom Man on every account. Keep up with him, learn from him, study your algorithm, know the trends, have your pillars for the one that will always go viral, the one that for you to jump on trends, everything that we've discussed. See you guys on the next.
I'm still learning too.
You're still learning too. You're still learning too. So brand, this is your guy. What brand would you like to work with, like on your bucket list, so we can shoot our shots?
They choke.
FIFA.
FIFA go crazy.
We'll start with AFCON. Because next year. Yes, we can do that.
So
AFCON 2020. That one that is coming next year. We are here. We will bring you what you need.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. And bye-bye.
Bye.